Hello, my name is Rosanamod, and welcome to the rosanamod podcast. Want to modify your life? That is corny, but I'm going to keep it in there. This variety show brainstorms solutions for everyday challenges, unlocks your secret potential, think outside the box with creative ideas that improve your business and your life. Get inspired with special guests, get motivated with how-to projects for the whole family, and learn that life is too short for anything less than being happy. Laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to laugh. Welcome to the rosanamod Variety Pod. This is your vessel and host, Rosanamod, aka Rosanamod, episode 66. Welcome to Friday's Food Day. Yay! That's my version of an audience in the background. Yeah. And on today's episode of Friday Foods, I have 12 delicious omelets. Omelet ideas that I do myself and that I have tried myself, and I want to share them with you. We'll start with number 1. Let's not waste any time. The fluffy milk omelet. Very simple. We're going to start really simple. Just add some milk to the omelet. That's really all you need to do. Season to taste, salt and pepper. The more milk you put in it, the fluffier it becomes. But you don't want to make it too watery. Make like 2 eggs, then put like maybe a half a cup of milk. Mix it together and that would be enough, okay? Number 2, 3 cheese omelet. Sharp cheddar, pepper jack, and grated cheese. I like the grated cheese. Sometimes I put the grated cheese on the top and not the inside, but you could use the grated cheese on the inside. I like the pepper jack because it's got a little spice in it. Number 3, potatoes and onions. I had already mentioned this before, but this is something that my mother makes all the time for my father. Now she uses regular white onions, but you can use green onions as well as the white onions. So fry up the onions first, chop them up nice and fine, and then you chop the potatoes, tiny little cubes, fry that up together, add some oregano. Honestly, I don't really like too much of the oregano on there, but she uses oregano. And then some basil if you want, salt and pepper, and then you add the eggs. And then when it's nice and cooked, you put a plate on top of it, flip it over, slide it back into the pan, and then you should have a nice thick, about maybe 2 or 3 inches, kind of like a quiche, but it's potatoes. It's delicious. It's delicious. And you can add stuff to that. Let me just say, you can add like little pieces of ham or little pieces of bacon inside it to make it even better. Number 4, spinach omelet. I like spinach omelet. I mix it in with mozzarella cheese. You don't have to use cheese. You can just use regular spinach, any kind of spinach. Just cut it up into small pieces, shred it, or you can just use baby spinach and just put the whole leaves in there, just the way it is. Number 5, this is my special made up omelet. I haven't seen anybody do it. I use yogurt omelet. Greek yogurt, the nice thick yogurt, or any other type of yogurt. Mix it in with the egg while you're mixing it in the bowl. Put it in there. I'd say maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons to 2 eggs is a perfect equation. And it'll come out nice and fluffy, but also rich. And you can taste the yogurt, but not so much because the egg overpowers it. Number 6, another made up omelet by me, a la Rosanna, is pizza omelet. Pepperoni and mozzarella cheese. Just put it right into the omelet. You can mix it together or do what I do. You cook it. Don't cook it all the way. When it's wet up on the top, you put the cheese and the pepperoni on top of it, just like a pizza. And then you cover it and turn off the flame and let it sit with its own heat until the cheese melts. Pepperoni should already be cooked first before you put it in there, so I'd fry up the pepperoni first and then put it on top. And then just leave it there. Perfect. It'll stick to the top. It looks like a pizza, but it's not. It's an omelet. It's a pizza omelet. You're welcome. Number 7, mushroom and turkey burger. You can replace the turkey burger with beef. You can add green onions to that for seasoning, which is actually really good. Just cook turkey burger first, add some mushrooms, and then add the eggs. Number 8, hot dog omelet. Get hot dogs, you slice them up into little pieces, you mix it in with the egg, It's delicious. You want to add cheese? Add cheese. I think add cheese to every one of these recipes, you'll be fine. Number 9, a veggie omelet. The veggie omelet is zucchini, mushroom, spinach, and even carrots. Now, I sliced them up, but they're already cooked, not raw. That's a veggie omelet. You can add any other kind of veggies. You can add broccoli. You can add anything else you want to put in there. Number 11 is a pasta. Number 10 is an everything omelet, and that is everything and anything that you have in your fridge. This is perfect for those of you who have nothing ready. You go home, you're starving, you don't know what to eat, you got a half-eaten sandwich in the fridge, you got a little Tupperware full of beans, you have another Tupperware with tomatoes, and something else with a piece of the sausage. You don't know what to do. You take all those things, you cut them into small pieces, mix the eggs in there in a bowl, and make yourself an everything omelet, including the bread. Is French toast not made with bread? Yes, it is. So there you go. Number 11, pasta omelet. Any kind of pasta is fine, whatever kind you like. I've used macaroni and cheese. I've used regular macaroni, egg noodles, spaghetti, ziti. I've even used bow ties, whatever it is. Just cook it first, add eggs, mix it, season to taste. Number 12, ham and cheese omelet. Regular ham and cheese. You can substitute the ham for turkey if you want. You can substitute the ham or turkey with bacon if you want. Put the cheese in there. It's perfect. As far as garnishes go, what I like to do is I like to fry tomatoes and onions, and I like to put that on top of this. Sometimes just tomatoes, just to give it an extra kick, and peppers. If you have peppers, this is also good. Use olive oil. Also cilantro and parsley are good garnishes on top. Think of the egg as a glue, so it puts everything together. Whatever it is that you want to make, you can just make it together. So when you think of quiche, you think of an omelet. When you think of an omelet, when you think of an egg, you can put anything in an egg, and it's going to put it all together, no matter what. Be experimental. The egg doesn't really have such a strong flavor where it's going to overpower anything that you put in it. It's going to complement anything that you put in it. So it doesn't even have to be salty food. You could put something sweet in there. Did you ever think about putting strawberries in your eggs? No? Why not? Have you never had omelets and then had like strawberries on the side? How they serve you with strawberries there with little crackers and toast and jam? Do you not have toast with jam? Are you not eating the jam with the egg? So technically you can have something sweet with your egg. So be experimental. What about bananas? Have you ever tried putting bananas in eggs? Why not? It's delicious. I'm giving you extra bonuses here. Put fruits inside your eggs. It's going to come out like, just like a quiche or just like a crepe. Anything else like ricotta cheese? Sounds gross? Why? Don't you put it on top? Go through your cupboards and start putting things in there and seeing what they taste like, and then you'll see what I'm talking about, and you're going to thank me. You're going to be like, wow, she's amazing. She's a genius. I don't even know what that is. All right, well, anyway, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed my omelet special. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Saturday Spanglish show. If you enjoy the show and you want to hear more, or you'd like to support the show, please do. Thank you in advance. Click below in the show notes. And if you are interested in being a podcaster and you think that this is fun and you'd like to try it, then there's a link for Buzzsprout below the show notes as well. And you can click on that and it'll take you right to your first steps. If you have any questions and you'd like to address me or you'd like to comment on my show, find me on Instagram, follow me there. You can also contact me on Gmail, which is rosanamodpod@gmail, Rosanamod Shop on Facebook, and soon to become Rosanamod Shop on Amazon Handmade. Until tomorrow, God bless you. Thank you for listening. I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. You are amazing. Remember that. How do we end every show? Do you remember? How do we end it? What do we say?